Hey there. A couple people just asked me to go over that rollout I was talking about in a couple of the roamer POVs on Gullywash. I'm not entirely sure this is what Ash did against my team a couple seasons ago, which is what I was referring to. But this is what I was doing this season, and it hit people pretty hard at Big Door. So let's just see how this goes. Give myself like 400 health to start here, because by the time I land right here I'm at 300, which is about the time the mag's gonna stop healing you. That's pretty standard jump off the wall. And here you're just looking to do like a pretty like a rocket, shoot a rocket that's kind of halfway up the wall, I guess. You don't want to go too low, because then you won't be able to do the next skip. So basically you're just going through that open big door area and then skipping to the lower part. And I think if you were better at jumping, you'd obviously get here faster than me. And obviously you'd probably have a bit more health. And your medic might be able to kind of squeeze some extra health in here, so I don't think 138 is really the health you should be expecting here. And even if it is kind of low like this, you could just get your medic to arrow you as you kind of flank one of these sides, or wait to jump up onto the enemy team. Or alternatively, you just go up either drop down and set up a flank that way, and also, you know, have the benefit of getting that 100 HP from the health pack. So yeah, what's important here is I'm getting here at around 143.5 or 144 or somewhere around there, and their combo is going to be coming around the corner at about 941.5. So, you know, I have a lot of time to reload these rockets, and I'm gonna shoot 3. Now they're all gonna hit as they're coming around the corner. And yeah, so at that point you can kind of do whatever you want underneath. So I was just suggesting this in reference to a couple of roamer plays where they would go underneath really early. This way you can achieve that you're naturally slowed down, so you'll be counter jumping, which is something you always want to be looking to do on this mid. And like I mentioned previously, if you work together with your medic, or just commit yourself to drop down, either drop down every round, you can set up a pretty good flank from there, and you won't really be hurting from the health loss too much. And yeah, that's about it. I guess the one weakness to this is I imagine a scout rolling out drop down has the potential of putting a lot of early damage on you or killing you, but I think that's a weak enough rollout that I wouldn't expect it unless you were only doing this rollout and their scout was adaptive. So if their scout's not too great at kind of adapting to mids, you could do this every mid, but for the most part, you know, I don't expect one play every mid, so you really shouldn't run into problems where you're getting countered unless it's complete luck. So yeah, it's a pretty good rollout. I think it really helps a lot. Again, you don't really see teams going through chokes, so that's also why it's pretty effective. But yeah, I'm sure it can be improved. I think this is better than the fast rollout that Brian does, because you kind of end up on top of them, and that's pretty random, I feel. Like, if they earlier end up in a fight, it's just kind of rolling the dice, and you know, if they're prepared for it, if they kind of expect that opportunity, they'll be crushing you pretty early. But this is pretty unpunishable, and it really sets you up for a delayed bomb, which is really nice on this mid.